back on the air, or well, actually, we're not actually on the air because it's on the internet. We should be streaming live again, so hopefully
I'm going
we're
to the channel.
working now.
I see no live stream.
Well, it takes a second.
I got a notification.
It's live
There we
for
go.
me. So take 2. So Pilacar said yo 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 in the chat on the computer. I'm seeing that there. But again, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, so yo yo, Paraka, and I'm not seeing that. Why is this not working? Why has the chat has the chat broken? Broadcast has started. To stop broadcasting, press the share button and then select broadcast settings. It's like, I want to see my chat. This has worked without fail in the past. Is it Battlefield? Is it the beta? Is it the that'd be weird if it was the beta that stops the chat from coming in. But I mean, sometimes it's been delayed, but it's always worked. I've always had that button checked, so I don't know what the deal is, but oh well. The application seems to be working now, so we'll go ahead and see about joining a game and actually playing a little bit. So
That would be nice.
So Broken, of course, you're in charge of chat duty. So if you see someone say something of note, read it aloud, and we will respond to it. So hopefully this works this time. I checked Twitter. Dice is not talking about outages or anything, so I think all of our applications just happened to crash at the same time because we were connected in that group and we got kicked out of the lobby for whatever reason.
The Illuminati did it.
Yeah, the Illuminati did it. That was exactly who it was.
Yeah, just blame it on them, even though they don't exist.
So, as I was saying before, we had our technical difficulties. I think I figured out the reason I never actually really got into Battlefield 1 and it was because of the gunplay. And it's somewhat the game's fault and it's somewhat not the game's fault in that, well, we have to make our video games focused around World War I. So there's kind of a lack of automatic weapons in World War I. There's a lot of semi-autos and stuff. So really there were only 2 classes that allowed you to use automatic weapons, which is half. So the assault class, of course, could use an SMG, but well, it was an SMG. There wasn't really an SMG except for close quarters fighting. So you really had to just kind of it really kind of disrupted the type of play that I was used to with the engineer class, which is my preferred class in Battlefield. That's the class I main. Then, of course, there's the support class, which had the great big LMGs. That got to be more fun to play, but I didn't like being restricted to just one class to play. It's like I liked because every now and then I like to run around as a medic and save people. But, of course, the medic class was completely ruined for me because, well, the only gun at my disposal, the only type of gun at my disposal was a semi-auto, and I could never win engagements. So it just kind of got annoying. Oh, hey, look, here's an email from EA saying, "Share your thoughts on the Battlefield 5 open beta." What's with these timely questions? Because the other day, as I pulled up YouTube, I got a thing from YouTube saying, "Hey, do you think YouTube is the best place for gaming creators?" It's like what an interesting question to ask me, YouTube. So I never really liked Battlefield 1. It's like, okay, here we go, we're joining a game. So, Loka, you have Battlefield 1. You've actually been uploading some content from Battlefield 1 on your channel of you playing through some of the operations there. What are your thoughts on Battlefield 1?
I have I wouldn't say mixed feelings about the game, but it's very like to kind of give some context to this. Battlefield 3 was I don't know what. Well, the thing with the Battlefield games is that I would say, well, at least potentially up until now, since Bad Company 2, there hasn't really been a nice cutscene.
Guess I'm going with medic.
Norway is on the brink of collapse. To stop a total German victory, the British assemble an armada. They have one mission.
Are we the British?
Liberate the port of Narvik. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
This time we're the good guys.
The British are coming.
Yes.
Oh. Soften up German defenses ahead of the main landing. You need to locate caches containing explosives.
I just have a butt. There we go.
Their artillery. Get yourselves ready. And good luck.
Let me shoot things already.
Alright, so waiting for players to join. 11 of 16, 12 of 16 players are coming in pretty quickly. So let's make sure to all spawn in the same plane.
I'm pressing X, but I'm not deploying anywhere.
That's because we can't yet. Look at the top. We're waiting for players to join.
Oh. Yeah, I just have a red. Okay.
15 to 16 on our side, 14 to 16 on the other, so we should be going pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, Loka, you were saying about Battlefield 3 and the franchise in general.
Well, really, since Bad Company 2 actually comes to think of it, there hasn't really been a lot of big changes, and I kind of noticed that with Battlefield 3 and, well, 4 and Hardline, and while I've enjoyed those games, it started to become a thing like Call of Duty has done on numerous occasions, where I've started to get tired of the of the game series, because they just don't change anything, or not that much. And I'm trying to where was it going? Also, I'm too caught up in this
cinematic.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Press square to jump from the plane.
I'm gonna have to restart my control.
I want to shoot.
Oh, getting mowed down. It's no D-Day, but
I'm at 39 health.
Yeah, and your health doesn't regenerate. You gotta get a medic to give you more health.
I'm a medic.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. Your health will kind of regenerate because you can heal yourself.
Oh, that's how I self-heal. Okay.
All right, protect the guys with the explosives.
Yeah. Okay, now I actually remember where I was going with that.
Oh,
so
I have a grenade launcher.
So
Stick grenade,
3
move.
was kind of this odd game where I was.
I'm at 1 health.
Oh no! Wait. Need to get up.
No, I'm dead.
Oh. Down.
I don't know what to do at all.
One of ours has just picked up explosives.
Go, there's a guy right in front of us, Broken. You could try healing him.
I hit an enemy with my grenade.
Very good. Ah.
Oh, nice. Got healed.
Medic. Oh no, never mind. I'm dead. Above you, Loka. It looked like.
I'm down again.
I don't know how to heal anything either. Oh, okay. That's cool.
And now I suddenly have a stun
I'm dead.
submachine gun.
Let's try to blow up some of these fortifications I've got going here.
That's 1 year down.
Throwing grenade out.
I'm deploying.
Okay, so to not really go too far into details.
I'm coming, Sushi.
Battlefield as a series, I feel, hasn't really done that many changes, and I was hoping for more changes with Battlefield 1, and granted there is some, but I felt like overall it still felt very much like playing like all the previous Battlefield games. Of course, with the exception of there being no assault rifles.
Right.
And okay, so apparently your kit isn't changed out. You just switch weapons when you get revived.
I thought I had my grenade launcher on and I shot.
I'm down.
So on one hand, Battlefield 1 was kind of a disappointment, but at the same time, I thought it was really fun. It kind of...
I hit someone. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm the last one alive.
It's gonna be annoying.
Need ammo.
Stay alive so I can squad spawn.
Whoa, Germans incoming!
I'm here. I'm dead. As soon as I spawned, he came up behind me.
Shot in the back.
Whole squad is dead. Oh, but there's a bunch of medics nearby. Come on, medic.
Yeah.
Broken's alive again. Ah, Blueberry medic doing a good job. Yeah, baby. Teamwork.
Ah, I'm dead. Well, I'm down
I'm
again.
ready to go kill things.
No, I'm actually dead this time.
No, guys, for real, I'm dead.
So Battlefield 1, it didn't really do a lot of changes for me, but at the same time I must have done some things right for me to actually feel like, oh, I'm actually having really fun with it.
Well, at its core, it was still a Battlefield game, and it's hard to mess that up.
Yeah. So it's one of those, I'm not sure I would rate it as one of the best Battlefield games, but I feel it's... now I remember everything. I think what Battlefield 1 did for me was reinvigorate my interest in that series, because the problem with like the previous 5 games were that all of them were set in the modern times. And I think that must have been a big thing for me, and them going back to, well, going to World War 1. I feel like
stick grenade
sort of helped in that regard, because let's say instead of Battlefield 1 they would have released Battlefield 5, the sequel to Battlefield 4, which would once again be set in the modern time or near future, or if it would have been a futuristic Battlefield. I think
well, they did release a futuristic Battlefield. It was called Star Wars Battlefront 2015.
Yeah,
even if it was set a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, that's true. But I was thinking as in terms of the Battlefield
like if they made a sequel to Battlefield
like...
2142.
I'm just trailing here.
I feel like had they actually done like Battlefield 5 or 2143, I think that could actually have killed the series.
Oh.
But thankfully they went the other direction instead, and
I hate them.
Not necessarily a great game, but something that I feel was on the right track.
Yeah, it was different enough.
I'm dead. Out of nowhere.
And like I said, I feel like they did about as well with that game as they could have.
Yeah, for like considering I don't know how long it was in development, but I guess it's the usual 2 years or something. and also to like focus on like the I guess to put it this way, Battlefield 1 changed the direction in how it wasn't just about the modern times anymore, whereas Battlefield 5 is, well, kind of doing the same thing there, but it does some neat changes to the like gameplay and overall mechanics. So I feel that might actually have been a good strategy to like just focus on the time period first, and then once they move a little bit forward in the future, they focus more on the overall gameplay and such. So I guess that was a smart plan after all. Oh, I was shooting friendly. But yeah, Battlefield 1, fun game if flawed.
Yeah, and you know, because I think the biggest thing about Battlefield 1 is that the campaign was good because they focused on the shorter vignettes.
Oh.
And playing the campaign I felt was actually really good, and that was the best part of the game. And so I mean I enjoy playing it for the campaign. I'm glad that they're sticking to the kind of vignettes for Battlefield 5. Man.
I may have a somewhat unpopular opinion here, but
really,
I will say I love the concept behind the war stories. I think it's a great way to structure a Battlefield campaign as opposed to you playing like the one and the same soldier throughout the whole war. And
I'm deploying right now.
Well, we know how the Battlefield 3 and 4 campaigns were.
Yeah.
So clearly they wouldn't, like they just can't get around to like that kind of structure. Whereas the war stories, if anything, actually reminds me of the like the old Call of Duties, where it wasn't about one character. You actually, like in the first 2 games,
I'm down.
The campaigns were pretty much divided into a American, British, and
Sushi, I can spawn on
Russian
you and revive
campaign.
You. Stay alive.
Featuring different characters and such, and I feel like the war stories is kind of Battlefield's version of that, in that you play as different characters that have different roles, and like in the Battlefield 1 campaign, you have the tank campaign, and you have the pilot campaign, and you have the
I'm down.
Well,
there's the Lawrence of Arabia one.
Yeah, like you have them set in different theaters, while also like having different characters and such. And the short story format actually works pretty well. At least
what's happening?
Some of them.
Oh, Sushi, for me, you're just laying down.
That's not good.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's just lying down on the spawns.
Yeah, he just swapped weapons. At this point,
yeah, people are
the enemy can see him.
Complete squad wipe.
Yeah.
All right, we got to spawn on a plane now.
Spawning.
All right, get ready to jump.
Yeah.
I might switch classes. I'm not having so much fun as medics. I like the ability to self-heal though, so I might keep playing them. I'm jumping.
Let's wait a minute. We need to get as close as possible.
Oh.
Okay, now.
Go!
Jumps. Now or never.
We need to pick up the explosives and move up into the day.
Oh.
3 or 4 objectives destroyed. We move on to the next day.
Yay!
Maybe this will allow Sushi to spawn now. Man, look at those graphics.
Incoming fire has compromised a few of our
Ready?
ships, but the majority of the fleet is intact. The Germans are scrambling to regroup, giving us an opportunity to press the advantage and secure a foothold on shore.
Anything new in chat, Broken?
No.
Okay. British forces land in Narvik. The future of Norway rests on a narrow strip of shoreline. Inland, the... Whatever... Okay, it went too fast. For the British, the Battle of Narvik has started. Thank you, Loka. For the Germans, the fight has not yet begun. Day 2. And of course, since this is a beta, it's going to be a little shorter, but in the full game, there's going to be like 3 or 4 days possible to play over, so...
I'll probably end up getting this, because this is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, this is already on my list.
Yeah, now that I'm slowly getting the hang of it, and I can secure kills.
Honestly, I was actually sold before the beta, just hearing about the information that I can now play with, like...
Survivors from previous day.
Crouching.
Yeah, see, because like I said, the gunplay was the big thing that made me really kind of have a problem with the... Oh, grenade. Okay, so how do I...
Oh.
That really... Medic pouch, huh. So where's the syringe? Oh. Oh, okay.
So, going back to the
Toolbox.
Battlefield 1 campaign, again, I love the concept behind the war stories, and I'm...
Hey, it's daylight, I can see stuff now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna help a
It's
lot.
actually really beautiful.
Well, it's no Sweden, but I guess it's close enough.
This is still in your neck of the woods, Loka.
Yeah, they're neighbors. Our friendly neighborhood, Norway. Oh. So yeah, going back to the war stories, I still think it's a genius concept, because on paper it should allow you to play as, like, I'm dead.
I'm trying to...
No, I'm just downed.
There we go.
Medic, broken.
I keep...
Squad revive.
So, the issue with...
Oh my
I feel
god,
like,
this is a lot of people to revive.
yeah, I can only imagine.
Broken, I'm close by. Squad revive.
And I'm dead.
I'm about to
dead
switch
too.
to my grenade launcher.
Broken,
That
how'd
should be
you
fun.
get your syringe? How'd you access your syringe?
I just hold the up button on the D-pad and I heal myself. That's all I know.
Okay, well, it seems like... Oh, okay, so there's not actually a... Interesting. Oh,
I need reviving. I haven't.
okay,
I
so...
can shoot things.
In previous Battlefield games, the revive tool has been a thing you've had to equip on your own, and it takes up a gadget space. But here in Battlefield 5, you just have to approach someone that's down and hold down the button. You automatically get the syringe out. Okay, now I feel like I know what I'm doing, because I've tried out the medic before. I'm like, okay, how do I revive people? This isn't going the way I want it to, but because I feel like I need to unlock
I'm
the
actually
syringe.
getting the hang of medic, and now I'm absolutely loving it.
So for the
Time to go
fourth
see how many
time,
people I
please
can
tell
kill
us
with
about
my
war
grenade
stories,
launcher.
Loka.
Yeah, so
Ah!
the biggest reason why
Grenade does not do as much as I thought
no.
it did.
I'm dead again.
Sushi, wait, so I can spawn with you.
Yeah, hold off. We need the whole squad to spawn on him.
Revive me.
Wasn't me.
I'm here.
So 5 times the charm, maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just hitting things.
the reason I like the concept of war stories is that at least on paper, you should be able to
I'm out of ammo.
play like as a regular soldier and as a super soldier, which is kind of the problem with
I need to go get ammo.
like playing as a single soldier throughout the whole war. Case in point, Battlefield 3 and 4.
Uh-huh.
Mentioned once again. However,
Broken.
this is where the Battlefield 1 campaign falls apart.
Dang it!
For me.
I'm down.
Even though you're
Medic.
supposed,
Oh,
even though you're supposed to play as these different characters that have these different
Sushi.
roles, it still ends up being this. Oh, you're a super soldier that sneaks through the woods and stealth kills like 100 Germans, or
yeah.
you're this Italian
They're flanking
super
behind
soldier
us.
with Iron Man armor
Yeah.
and just mowing
Yeah, I'd forgotten
Germans
about
down
that
with a
one.
machine gun. Or you're that woman, the like Middle Eastern part of the campaign.
Yeah,
who
that was
I
supposedly
unfortunately
supposed to
can't
be playing
remember.
through the story of Lawrence of Arabia, but it really had nothing to do with that at all.
Yeah, and once again, you one-man army sneak your way
No.
into enemy
Mhm.
camps and stealth kills and such, and that's kind of where the
No.
campaign fell apart for me, especially since most of the like actual
I'm down.
stories weren't that
I need medic.
engaging. The tank one was pretty good, I would say, even though like I felt the gameplay lacked variety since it
Yeah,
was
it's like,
either
what?
you...
Okay, it's a tank mission. Why do I have to sneak into this enemy encampment and find a
Yeah.
replacement part for my tank?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be like a driver for a tank, and now I'm stealth killing hundreds of Germans as a like
Mhm.
Fun with
one-man
your princess.
super soldier. But I felt the actual story in it was pretty good,
Yeah.
and my favorite
I'm hit.
part of the campaign
down.
was easily the
Princess,
one
can
where
you
you
come
play as
revive
the
me?
pilot, because
Thanks.
well, the gameplay was alright, but most importantly, I felt it was a pretty engaging story with
Yeah, that one
an
was...
unreliable narrator.
Uh-huh.
But the rest of the others, I felt like the Italian one is probably the most
Oh,
boring
I'm the
of them,
sniper
because
boy.
it's like,
I'll get you patched.
oh, I had to shoot them because they were shooting me, and then I had to blow that thing up, and then they tried to blow me up, and it's like all that while you're trying to find your brother, but at the same time, like whenever I like when you finally find him, and I don't know, spoiler alert, I guess, for a 2-year-old game, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like, it's such a common trope where it's like, oh, I have to find my brother, and like, oh no, he's dead.
What a
And
surprise.
it was like, oh, okay, yeah.
They
although
put
I-
me as the sniper instead of the grenader. I want to die.
I did kind of like the story where you play as the Australian guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe that one was a bit too short, even though
Mm-hmm.
I also feel the shortness of the short stories is actually a good thing, because then they can like really focus on the good parts, and that's what they do with the tank and pilot stories. And now I just remember a plot hole from the Australian one where he says to his to the younger guy, like look at all this body, this is what war is, but at the same time he must have run up for that hill and already seen those bodies.
Yeah.
It's
And then
okay.
the Middle Eastern one was pretty forgettable, even though like it tries to set up this thing like, well, all these things that happen in that neck of the woods now, well, it's kind of because of what happened
Okay, that
during
was...
this war. So, I don't know, like, it's not as bad. Well,
we're going for B or A?
B,
I
it's
will
closer.
say Battlefield
Okay.
Battlefield campaigns, ironically enough, started out pretty strong, but but then hit rock bottom with Battlefield 3. But they have improved for each subsequent
Yeah. I thought,
game.
and
do-
again, this wasn't exactly a dice game, it was technically a visceral, but I thought the Battlefield Hardline campaign was pretty good.
I liked it at first, but I kind of got bored by by the end, but
it has its flaws for sure, but it was compared to Battlefield 3 and 4, it was much an improvement.
Oh yeah, for sure, because it had like actual characters.
Yeah, I see the thing that, because like, what was her name? Kai, if I'm remembering her name correctly. The girl that she's the same voice actress that is Stacy on Phineas and Ferb. So to hear her throw around F-bombs and shoot people in the face, I thought was hilarious.
I can see that.
I'm down. There's someone beneath you.
But yeah, well, if you're shocking it down,
I need ammo.
DICE campaigns, they have improved since Battlefield 3. So Battlefield 1 for sure is better than Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, but I still think there's some way to go before they kind of
complete squad wipe.
In a sense.
Womp 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 womp.
Because here's
spawn on B.
What?
It's what I'm doing.
Oh, actually. So maybe the Battlefield 1 campaign will be even better in that regard.
Battlefield 5 campaign, you mean?
They have.
This game is extremely
Wait, what did I say?
You said 1. I think you mean 5.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no, Boca, come back! I need help.
Wait, wait.
I'm down.
So
I got you. I'm coming.
I do hope the Battlefield 1 campaign will be better because they have progressively been getting better. But at the same time, I don't feel
Loka
that much, which is, and
Sushi,
here's where things
Sushi.
are weird. Like the popular opinion about Battlefield 1. Well, again, I'm saying Battlefield 1 about the Battlefield games is that the campaigns are lackluster.
Behind you.
Although the ones that get the most love is, well, Battlefield 1 and the Bad Company games.
Well, see, that's the thing.
It's so weird.
Battlefield 1, I think.
Spotted on A.
Yeah, just from what I've seen, like with you and me talking, it seems like Battlefield 1 wasn't really that popular, and even then with people in the community, like YouTubers and stuff, Battlefield 1 wasn't really that popular with actual fans of Battlefield, because like YouTubers that played Battlefield forever, they really fell off with Battlefield 1. Maybe a little bit, maybe Battlefield Hardline kind of chased some away at first, but they still played it. But Battlefield 1, it's like people played it for like a couple weeks and it's like, nah, no, we're over it. It's like it really just kind of ended up being a gimmick game with the whole Battlefield, with the World War I aesthetic. But
talking about the campaigns.
Right? Yeah, I know. But I'm talking. I'm kind of referring to the game in general. And then, but then with just regular people who maybe had never played a Battlefield game before, Battlefield 1 became very, very popular with with people that with normal people, so to speak. Let's focus on Objective A. We're taking it somewhat.
Yeah. I also forgot to mention the prologue for Battlefield 1. Brilliant.
Yes, that was better than anything else in the campaign, I thought. Yeah. And kind of going back to the campaigns in Battlefield. As I said, like the most popular campaigns by the general public seems to be Battlefield 1 and the 2 Bad Company games. But overall, people don't. At least I don't think people really care that much about Battlefield campaigns. It's kind of like Call of Duty. But here's where I think things are somewhat weird. When it comes to Battlefield campaigns, I would say DICE actually started out relatively strong. Of course, we have the Bad Company games, which had really... I'm coming, Loka.
I don't know if memorable characters is the right way to say, but at the same time,
I think some people would call them memorable.
Yeah, if any, at least they're like...
Broken, you're all the way over there.
Funnily written, and there's like
good I'm killing everyone at point B!
Alright, let's focus on B, we got A.
Yeah. And the first Bad Company also has like a bit more
I
open.
just killed about 5 people
levels.
back to back on point 6.
But here's the weirdest
Oh boy,
part.
I switched weapons.
So
I just
the
got about 6
first,
kills back to back. That was great.
Ah, I'm down.
as I was saying, here's where things get weird when we're talking about Battlefield campaigns. Excluding the quote campaign in 1942, the first Battlefield game that had an actual campaign was that more obscure one I mentioned before, Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. And what's so strange is that I wouldn't exactly call it a great campaign, but I feel like it set a blueprint that I'm actually surprised DICE hasn't reused.
Nice sushi.
With the exception of Battlefield 1, because how many here have played Battlefield 2 Modern Combat? Are any of you familiar with how that game, well, how the campaign is structured?
How do I
Not
use
at all.
the tank?
Square.
So, to explain things the easiest way possible, imagine the prologue mission in Battlefield
As soon as I left
1,
the tank, I got downed.
where whenever you die, instead of having to hit a checkpoint, you just switch to a different soldier.
Yeah.
Imagine that, which also happens in that game, where if you get killed, your camera switches to a different point of view. But you can also switch character at any time. You just like look at them, and you can just press a button, and you immediately jump to their perspective. So it's kind of set up like almost like a multiplayer match, except that instead of having respawns and like long waiting times, you just like, well, when you die, you just immediately switch to a different soldier, and if you're like a long way from the objective, you can just look at someone else and just jump into that soldier instead and take control of them. So, for instance, the first mission you parachute as like DS, and this is bringing back memories because that's back in the day when the Spec Ops was a pretty prominent class. So you like parachute down with those.
The odds were not ever in our favor.
Ah.
Yeah. So you parachute down with this with this special ops class into the city, and then you proceed for a little bit,
and then spawn on you.
And then you see a friendly sniper on the tower, and you just like look at him, jump into it, and you like give cover to your friendly soldiers, and then.
Loka.
Hey.
Wait, where? Oh,
I'm right in front of you.
Ran past you. What? Why?
Oh.
I picked up a weapon instead. Oh, that's annoying. And so, yeah, it's essentially the prologue mission of Battlefield 1, but
the whole game.
Not scripted. Yeah, for the entirety of the game, and it actually works. Which is what surprises me, why they never reused the blueprint, but I guess because there isn't really any characters, so to speak.
Yeah.
Aside of the commanding officer, so it does have some issues, but at the same time, I feel like if Battlefield were to go back to that kind of campaign structure, it could potentially be interesting, because now it is easy to just look at Modern Combat and say, well, they've kind of already done that once, so why do it again? But I feel like it's kind of at this same point where Destruction was when it was introduced in Bad Company 1, where you could just destroy walls and roofs and houses and make like little holes in the ground, but it wasn't really. I mean, it was a huge thing back in the day, but it's nothing compared to the Destruction in this game.
Oh yeah.
So
like my head, it just got blown clean off.
So I feel like they could do some more interesting things with that, but the reason why I think it's just because it's just easier to structure a more linear campaign.
Sushi. Oh darn.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. And well, if you're more curious about how that game works and how that's kind of
Oh, we finally got B.
oh, that's good.
Now we need to go back and get A again. Oh, that's a tank.
Oh no. So if you basically want to see a video that explains how that game works and how it could potentially be used in future campaigns in a much better way than I just did, then I would highly recommend this video called, I think it's called Battlefield's Lost Mechanic or something like that, made by a YouTuber by the name of Racevik, I think you pronounce it, who I would recommend in general because he does some really interesting videos. He recently, well, one of his more recent videos was, I think it was called like Audience and Apathy, where he talked about a, well, it was really, it's really a speculation, but it's something that he thinks might be going on with the, with how Activision operates with Call of Duty these days, to a kind of
yeah. I took out 2 people with the pistol. I feel so accomplished.
To kind of save it from, well, not really save it, but oh, this is getting close.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, me neither.
That was fun.
It really was.
They had us on number, they had us on position. No amount of planning could
Is there a tiebreaker round?
I don't know.
Spread to the mountains, no doubt to set up
No
a
idea.
defense. Quite the fight ahead, so get some rest while you can.
No, okay, yeah, tiebreaker round is in the full game. Hey, but we were the best squad, look at that.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know why there's a woman in the squad, but okay.
Soldier rank 1. Soldier rank 2.
I think it's just predetermined skins, I think.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
I was the 12th best player on our team. Yay. Prentice,
Oh, I
you
got
were
second place. 19 to
Nice.
13, not terrible.
Oh, I
wonder-
want to see the scoreboard. Where am I?
I had
18th.
14 kills.
Dropping you into solid
18.
Personally. I had,
Oh,
I
out
guess
of the
that's good.
out of the 60 kills in our squad, 14 were mine.
dismantle their artillery.
Is that good or bad?
Missiles ready.
looks like we're going at it again.
Oh,
Hmm.
I gotta go take trash out though.
Hurry, you got 5 seconds.
I'll be back in like 30.
Oh, so we're playing as the Brits again.
I guess so.
So much for variety.
Hey, we get to jump out of a plane again, that's fun.
Yeah. Which plane are you spawning in?
The one furthest to the right.
To the right. Alright. Yeah, this is way cooler than the operations in Battlefield 1.
Attention, we must destroy all the objectives.
For anyone who hasn't played Battlefield 1, the only difference with how operations works in that game, it's not split up in
I'm back.
days. And you don't have those cool things at the beginning. You kind of just have like a short little and I completely dropped the word there. Cutscene.
Intros.
With, like, yeah, with like some soldiers speaking. But that's pretty much it.
I have
was a
one
neat
round.
addition, but it's nowhere near cool as
Jumping out
the
of a
opening
plane.
for this one.
I'm out of ammo.
I just went and took out 3 of them, but now I'm dead.
Oh, am I?
Give me your ammo. I'm dead.
Oh, actually,
Because I didn't have ammo.
Kill. While just spraying.
Oh, I have to come back on plane. Sushi said he has to go in 20 minutes.
Was that in chat?
You hear
or-
me? Yeah, that was on the YouTube chat.
Okay, I was about to say, because if that was a PlayStation message, I didn't get that. I'm gonna drop right in the middle of them.
Yep. Oh, I didn't kill him. He got too many
go.
headshots. I need... No, people just ran past me.
Oh, he wasn't dead, but now he's dead. Now I'm dead.
Gonna have to come in on another plane. Okay, I think I'm gonna literally land in the middle of the objective, or just right outside of it still.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get in here.
Right next to...
Where's the guy with the explosives? The objective's clear. Oh, no, it's not. Ah. Medic. You guys are close.
I don't see... Oh, I see you. There's an enemy over here, though. I'm gonna go finish. Oh.
Oh, so many
dead.
shots missing.
Are you alive, man? I'm coming for you.
Yay.
Apparently, I'm technically still alive, even though I was burned by
I'm down.
incendiary grenades. Okay, there. I'm dead.
Wait, I see you.
Don't. There's enemies.
No, there's not. I
Clear
killed
them
them.
out and then... Oh, yay! Thanks.
Oh,
I'm shot! I'm healing.
medic. There we go. Good teamwork. Oh,
Oh,
now I've got your SMG, though. Where's the guy with the explosives? We need to blow this thing up. Is the guy with the explosives being an idiot and he's right up there and not actually doing anything with the objective?
I'm
Okay, here
assuming it's the one with the big blue marker
Yes.
on
Okay, alright. Yeah.
it. Well, over.
It looks like... Oh. Grenade.
Oh, no.
Grenade!
Alright, they're finally getting their
I'm
act
hit.
together.
Oh, I love those animations when you're crawling on your back.
I'm going for sushi.
I got you, chum.
Alright.
Sweet.
Throwing grenade out.
Oh!
I'm down.
What was that?
Wow.
What happened?
What?
I'm
you
allowed
also
to have
too
a
close?
pistol?
What happened? I don't know what happened, medic!
My
I
gun
was
is
broken.
gone.
because I was
Broken, I'm right
too
next to you.
close to the objective when it exploded.
I guess that would do it.
It's not letting me. There we go.
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
I didn't think I was
I'm
that
coming for
close
you.
to the objective.
I'm coming for you, Sushi.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna actually kill.
Yeah, 'cause
kill me.
that's never happened before. That's new.
I'm getting the hang of medic. I love this. I'm down.
Glitches going on.
Oh, Sushi, I'm about to spawn on. Or. Okay. That's down. Who's not on?
I'm down.
Dang it, everyone's under.
Everyone get in the plane to the farthest right. Or left. Excuse me.
The one that was closest.
Probably doesn't matter. We just need to meet up at the objective.
Which one?
The one closest B.
Okay.
I landed in the water. Oh, burr. That's gotta be cold. It's crystal clear under the water.
I'm spawning in the middle of them. Literally.
I jumped out way too early.
I'm down. I spawned next to like 7 of them and that did not go in my favor. I'm spawning next to you, Sushi.
Looking at trouble over there. Watch out, over there.
Coming for your apprentice.
Right there, look out.
Why can I not mark the objective?
I'm down. Watch out.
Apparently
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
friends.
the only one
Okay.
alive. I'll try to stay alive.
No, no, I need to be revived. I'll just
Oh,
bleed
you're
out.
over there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm alive.
That's a lot. Grenade out.
I'm about to bleed out. I'm bleeding out.
Ah,
Sushi. No,
Yeah, they need to work on some of these animations.
I'm going. Yeah.
Cause look at
Yeah.
that body. It looks like it's folded over a coat hanger.
let's jump.
Guys, broken.
Oh,
I'm
no,
right
no,
up the
no,
hill.
no, no.
I'm right up the hill.
Oh,
Hurry.
okay, I'm
I don't
coming.
want to spawn right in front of them.
Headshot. That was nice. Oh.
Welcome.
Easy.
I also love just how absolutely huge the battlefield is, and
Oh my gosh.
no.
They're all right here.
No, I just killed 2 of them. I need revived.
Oh, this is a slaughter.
They're all run.
Oh,
They're all camping around where people land.
Yeah,
Hmm. Not good.
I'm in the blue one.
deploy point is no longer available. There we go. We gotta jump later than usual. Like now.
I jumped early so I can just walk there and not.
Let's pick up those explosives. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that was neat. Oh, I'm dead.
I need it. Medic. Bag.
Yeah. I need a... Logan, can you come for me?
Wait, where are you?
Look,
Well,
picked up
look
the bomb.
here,
That's
right?
Oh.
I'm on the... left?
Wait, are you up?
No, I'm on the... Oh, I went out.
Yeah, I was not seeing a mark here for some reason.
Oh, I got like 3 of them. I got a triple kill.
Okay, you're getting shot.
Yeah. I'm down.
I forgot I have a grenade launcher. I should use that. Oh. That's a shame.
The Germans' successful defense gave them time to prepare, and they're readying a significant resistance on shore. We are one step closer to liberating Narvik. We won't be winning by the numbers, so it's got to be grit that sees us through.
Wait, so it still progresses even though
Yes.
we only got one objective? Hmm.
British forces landed in Narvik. This is probably the exact same thing as last time. The future Norway rests on an... Yep.
Yeah. Something Wehrmacht.
Day 2. Yeah, the only thing is that because we didn't take out as many of their things, I think they're going to have more objectives and more ways to push us back.
Be steadfast,
Oh,
troops.
okay.
Once we've taken back this harbor, the Kriegsmarine will be bloody well sunk.
Yeah, that's a lot more complicated than in Battlefield 1.
Whatever resources remain. You are Britain's finest.
It really was just capture the
We're going to
objectives.
find out exactly what that means.
7 people, survivors from the previous day.
Womp womp womp.
I'm pretty sure I'm not one of them.
You will.
Your orders are to attack the next sector.
My grenade for you.
We must capture
One on top of the train.
Picked one off. 2.
Broken.
I'm down. I was going to revive the person, but I else has low health. Thanks.
Thanks, Sushi.
Welcome.
Let's see how they do with a fire grenade. Oh, that hurt.
some ammo for you.
Thank you, soldier.
Ooh. Grenade rifle kill.
We have now taken objective Baker.
I'm down.
Oh! Triple kill with a grenade!
Nice. Oh,
Look at
no, I
your-
want
Dude,
to
I'm
revive,
off
not,
the medic!
not change weapons. Ah! No!
I got you.
Okay, Mech's getting Loca.
You disgusting. Got a weapon with a red dot sight.
Alright,
not what I want.
charge.
Ammo for
Have
you.
some ammo.
Obliged to ya.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can resupply ammo. I have a sniper rifle, what happened? I'm down.
I'm out of ammo.
I'm down. Hey. To your right.
I'll patch you, chum.
Yeah.
Dice.
Right, defend the objective.
What
Click.
happened?
I clicked the button to spawn on the flag, and it's one of those stupid Battlefield dice spawns where it's like, oh, you want to spawn on this flag? Here, we're gonna put you as far away from it as possible. They can... Broken. To your... Never mind. That's something that they've never been able to fix. That's
What?
something that happens in every Battlefield game.
What?
Oh, you want to spawn on this objective? Here, we're going to put you all the way over here.
I could get spawned.
I'm actually starting to wonder if maybe that's on purpose.
Oh, you're pretty far away.
Well, it doesn't
Get
make
out.
any sense on why they would do that on purpose. The
I'll go
idea
wait
of
real quick. I'm
spawning
gonna
on
spawn
an
with you.
objective is to spawn on an objective.
I'll get to your
Yeah,
right.
but... Oh, I see.
Oh,
Ah, recoil. Oh, well, that was an assist.
I forget I had
Oh,
smoke
no,
grenades.
no! Not when I'm reloading.
Two-
I think it may
I'm at
be...
20 health. I need to heal.
I think it may work like that in case...
Ammunition for you.
Like, the only logic I
I'm
can
down.
see is that maybe they want to...
Oh
in
my.
case the enemy team is capturing the objective, that they don't want you to spawn in there to get absolutely murdered, or as
And
a
that-
way to not just have loads of players coming, like spawning on the objective and making it, I guess, too hard for the other team to capture it or something.
And that makes
I don't know.
sense, except there weren't any enemies at the objective at the time. It was completely clear. There wasn't a thing that said there were enemies nearby. There wasn't a thing that said the objective was being taken. I spawned and it put me on the exact opposite side of the map.
Yeah, but I just assume they just have the spawn system work like that, like no matter whether there's an enemy or not there. Although I could be completely wrong. This is just pure speculation. Ah, that almost worked.
I got you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Behind us. That actually worked.
In
Holy
front of
cow.
us too. In front of us too. There's someone crouching. Where I am.
Thank you for the
directly
tags.
Someone bleeding out, and then there's someone hiding behind a thing of pillows. Tags. I don't remember what they are.
Sandbags.
You know what I mean? Yes. Bags full of stuff.
Grenade. I've been blown up by a grenade at my feet, but somehow I'm still able to say help me.
You sunk my battleship.
At this point, no one's coming to help.
Oh, I didn't notice you can actually pick up
Double kill.
med packs even when you have full health.
The objective.
Yeah.
Capture it.
Is there a way to activate it
What?
when you need it?
I
What?
need medic.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down too. Oh, we're all down. Oh! Yes,
Oh, and
revive
there's
me, you
one.
beautiful, majestic creature. I love you so.
Shit,
Oh, okay. Came up behind me and slit my throat. I think.
We got people trying to take A.
Yeah, I'm
Soldiers,
coming.
defend the objective.
Oh, no.
I'm dead. I need to revive.
I killed son of a sandbag.
Objective Able is being lost.
Whoa.
You don't say.
Soldiers, we have lost Objective Able.
I'm coming for you, Sushi.
We now have control of Objective Able.
Noise.
Oh my.
I got you. Behind us.
Got him. Oh, we have a vehicle.
Half our troops have been lost.
Hey, Broken, or whoever's a medic, we got a friendly right here.
Where?
Never mind, Sushi got him.
Okay. Hey, new gun.
Whoa. German's back. In A.
Throwing grenade.
Coming with the Sushi.
Objective Able is being lost.
I'm down by the house. I'm peering through the house.
Objective Able has been lost.
I'm grenaded. Can't win all of them.
We have an issue over there. Forward, capture the objective.
No. Okay, guess we're going for B.
Now there's a
Very
large
much
influx of
back
people
and forth.
heading that way, so on both sides.
I'm 100 meters away from it.
That's a grenade.
Ah, I'm down.
Ah,
No, I think I actually... No, I'm down.
I'm down too.
Well done. We have taken Objective Able.
Sushi, I'm
I
behind
killed
you.
Shadow of Doom.
Thank
My
you.
legs are glitching through some wood.
Oh, I've got Sushi's gun now. Ah,
Oh, I got a kill. I was the squad savior, apparently.
no you weren't, I died.
Oh, well, it said squad savior bonus.
Why'd you get that? I died.
I don't know. Don't question it.
So medic 3 meters away. And now he's dead. Okay, now there's another one.
Spawn him with you, Loka.
Oh, looks like there's a bit of a blizzard coming in. That could help.
Yeah, I really like the daytime matches more. There's, you just appreciate the graphics.
Grenade out!
Oh, I'm on fire.
Alert! We are losing objective Able.
I want to revive. No!
What? I'm down.
Alert! We have lost objective Able.
Sushi sneaking around.
My teammates are ignoring me.
I got you. Nope.
Oh, thanks. Oh. Oh, right before I was about to die too. Thank you.
Hey, we did it.
We have taken
Nice.
the sector. Good work.
Awesome!
Finally.
We're finally moving up.
That blizzard actually did help.
Sector of enemies, soldiers.
We return to combat area.
Oh yeah, because we can't push all the way up quite yet.
Immediately. Return to the combat area.
Get back here! Ammunition!
Okay, we gotta kill one person apparently. Okay, nope, never mind.
Okay, the sector is secured.
Whoop.
Oh God.
We must attack the next sector now.
Which one, B or A?
Well, whichever one we're closest to, which looks like B.
Capture it!
Why can't I? Huh. Trying to
Yeah,
revive someone,
I'm
but
definitely getting this.
If you're not a medic, you can only revive squad mates, Loka. Ah!
oh, okay, so that's how it works.
But if you're a medic, you can revive everyone. Hey, who's that medic on our squad that just ran off? Broken. Oh, never mind. I'm getting picked up. And I've got a medic gun now.
Medic guns are fun.
Ammunition! I'll sort
Yeah, but I'm not a medic. I'm a support player.
Oh,
Our teammate just ran in front of me.
What?
Wait.
Our teammate ran in front of
Not
me and
you,
stopped my
Loka.
grenade.
never mind. Yeah, I thought I had gotten the that weird glitch you and Sushi got, but
Oh,
no,
okay,
it
that's good.
apparently wasn't.
I killed Shadow
No
of Doom
way.
again.
I've clicked to spawn, but it just says like 9 seconds, but it doesn't.
You have
Do
it.
anything?
Yeah, you've got the glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just sitting here right in front of me.
We have taken objective Baker.
Oh well.
Alright, we need to get objective Alpha.
I don't have my medic gun anymore, and that makes me sad.
Well, if I'm glitched like this, I might as well go for a bathroom break, so I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for being an easy spawn point.
Okay, we need a crocodile on this position.
I don't know what a Churchill crocodile is, but okay.
It's a tank.
We are losing objective Baker.
Oh, we can get a tank.
Fucking a bomb!
I'm about to spawn on Loka too.
Half our soldiers.
Oh.
Soldiers, objective Baker has been lost.
Yeah, I'm on Baker or whatever.
If anyone in the
think so.
squad wants to come with me, I'm in a tank.
I'm just killing things with my pistol, and now I'm bleeding out. But yes, I'll spawn with you. I don't like how the tank moves so slow, though.
It's a tank.
Cover
No.
this position.
It's realistic. I don't know why I was complaining. Just now that I think about that, yeah, that was a pretty stupid thing to say. What are you doing?
Oh! Look at all these guys up here.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, that's why you don't get in that seat.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
We're in a tank.
Have I missed anything?
Yeah, we're in a tank.
Nice.
We're routing the enemy at B.
I can spawn! And I immediately died.
Oh. This is a little awkward. There we
I
go.
guess my glitch was slightly different.
Or maybe you just needed something to spawn in. Oh no!
Oh.
Anti-tank mine. Oh no, sushi.
Oh.
Alright, let's go get Alpha.
Don't like the looks of that.
On my way. Come behind you, Prentice. We got someone in the building.
I'm down.
Don't come for me because oh, never mind. That is a teammate. Boca.
Yeah.
I'm look to your right
Revived, yes.
or left. Yeah.
I'm
I see
coming.
you. I'm coming.
Oh, that's sad.
We couldn't
what?
get to you in time.
Yeah, I was about to. It's fine. I'm about to spawn next to y'all. As soon as it says you're not under fire. I'm here.
Throwing a bomb.
Oh,
What? I couldn't fire.
oh, you're down. I got you.
Thank you. Wasn't out of ammo. That's weird.
Oh, we switched guns.
No, I've still got mine.
Oh. Oh my. I like this assault rifle.
Headshot.
Nice.
Oh, look at. Oh, I was right here.
Headshot bonus.
Ah. He was in the road.
Not good, there's few of us left.
When the announcer said it, I thought we had way less than 70.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so friendly.
Oh, that was in.
And I died.
There's one in the house.
Grenade for them.
The enemy are taking objective Able.
I'll get
I got you
back.
broken.
Thanks.
Ah, I burned myself.
Objective Able has now been lost.
I'm down.
Oh, what the heck? Why am I in a
What?
plane? Why am I in a plane?
I am in a tank.
I didn't select a plane.
We have taken objective.
That's weird.
Soldiers, we have the objective.
I'm gonna head to Able.
Okay, I guess I better not question it. Gonna fly us back
I'm at
towards the
4
combat
health.
zone, buddy.
I'm down.
Die!
Oh,
And I immediately
you're.
died.
Oh, I want to be in one of those.
I'm just hoping to hit something. I have no idea what's going
Is
on.
that a bomber?
I think so. I think I'm the tail gunner on a bomber.
Suicide bomb objective Able.
Oh, that was a wasted grenade.
I see you driving by.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
I'm down.
Fell to death.
Bleeding out. Oh,
Well, that didn't go well.
no. It was fun though.
Yeah, I'm having really
They had us
fun
on
with this
number,
game
they had us on
already.
position. No amount of planning could overcome those simple facts. They've spread to the mountains, no doubt to set up a final defense. Quite the fight ahead, so get some rest while you can.
2 rounds of this game. What? Oh.
And we're best squad again.
Well, I guess when you're
Yes.
actually coordinating and helping each other out.
Yeah. Rank 4. I had 3rd place in kills, yeah. 28. 28 kills. With a 1.5 KD ratio. I was top player!
Awesome.
Yeah. Sushi didn't have a kill at all. Oh god.
We'll be dropping you in to soften up
I feel
some
bad.
defenses ahead of the main landing. You need to locate caches containing explosives and use them to
Or is
dismantle
that
their
because he
artillery.
left?
Get
That
yourself
is
ready.
just...
Oh, that
No,
could
I
be
don't.
true.
I don't think it would
Zero
wipe
deaths as
his.
well.
Why would it? Why would it wipe
why would
his? So, since we would just be playing the exact same thing again, let's go ahead and quit. And
Yeah.
try
it's not letting me leave. There we go.
try another thing of Conquest.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do one more match and then I'm gonna hop off for a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, okay. The menu's kind of flickering, but
Oh, wow.
Okay then.
did you guys get that too? With the
Yep.
light? Okay, yeah. Now the lights are kind of flickering. Okay, let's get some Conquest going.
Go to the armory. I have 7 shipment items, whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
I guess it's like a loot box or something. Shotgun challenge.
Well, yeah, but I don't see how to. Like select any of it. It's like it doesn't exactly
It's not
open like
letting
a
me
loot
open
box.
them anymore.
Exactly.
I have 2,400 credits. I can buy new guns.
Hmm. Weird.
One thing I kind of find funny about this game is that, we're running around with some of these weapons, and I feel like I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront because, in the creation of several weapons for Star Wars, they literally just took World War I and World War II guns and slapped some camera parts on them to make them look a little different. So, like the what is it, the STG-44? That's essentially an A180C that doesn't have a camera scope on it and has the clip in it. That's essentially all that it is.
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting with the original trilogy weapons.
So speaking of Star Wars and Battlefront, we're playing Battlefield, same developer. They recently announced their overhauls for the squad system in Battlefront 2 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there actually will be a squad system now, because previously there was not.
Woohoo!
So they're adding in a squad system, and it's, by the sound of it, it's essentially going to be exactly like Battlefield's. But the more interesting feature that they didn't announce yet they did announce, because it was in their notes, but they didn't make any big deal about it. And it wasn't even, and the reason it was in their notes is that it was a footnote, because it said if you're in a party like we're in a party now, and you squad up and you have to have a random person placed in your squad, you will not hear the random person's audio, which makes it seem like voice chat is coming to Battlefront 2.
Huh. That I had completely missed.
So that's the more interesting thing to me, is that it sounds like there's voice chat coming based on that one thing, but they didn't really say that voice chat was coming. But because Battlefront 2015 and Battlefront 2 2017 both do not allow you to talk with people in the game. If you want to talk with people, you have to party up in order to do so. And I've heard a couple different reasons for why. Like, one of the reasons, it's a more casual game, so why do you really need to talk with people and stuff? And it's like, well, the younger kids going to be playing the game, so they don't need to be hearing the mature language some players may have, and it's Disney that's in charge of Star Wars, so that's definitely something they wouldn't want to happen. So it's kind of an interesting deal, that. So and that stuff goes live this month here in September. So it'll be interesting to see how all that plays out.
Yeah.
And of course, General Grievous launches next month in October. Geonosis and Obi-Wan come in November, and then sometime.
General Grievous is gonna be in Battlefront.
Yes.
I know what I'm getting.
But this was you were there. You were there for our E3 discussion. That was something we brought up.
Yeah.
So how did you not remember that?
I don't remember 3-hour-long conversations that happened months ago.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't remember details like that.
Yeah, we did talk about a lot
I
of
remember
things.
us talking about E3. I vaguely remember the general conversation, but I won't remember something like that.
So are you guys in the game, or are we still on a loading screen?
I'm on a loading screen.
I'm also on loading.
Okay, I think we can give it another moment. Other than that, I think that it's broken again.
Yeah.
Oh well. If it has broken again, then I say we just go ahead and call it quits, because I'd have to restart the application, stop the stream, so it really wouldn't be worth it. So we'll give it another 5 minutes. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it
for just one match.
Yeah. So overall, Broken, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this beta? Minus the fact that
for a beta, I really, really like it. Like, the gameplay is really fun. I don't like the idea of forced classes, but, I mean, you can change your guns, so...
Well, I mean, Battlefield has always had that. That's one of the things in Battlefield, is that you have 4 classes to choose from.
No, not 4 classes. I meant forced classes.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. But that's been the thing with Battlefield, is that it's always had a class system.
Okay, but yeah, I like it. It's very fun. I'm definitely gonna ask for this probably for Christmas or something. Won't become my main game that I play, but I can see myself playing this when I get bored.
And Loco, what about you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Just from this beta. I really like a lot of the things they've changed and added. I think I'm gonna get this game. Maybe on launch, maybe later. I haven't decided yet.
What do you know when the game is coming out?
It's later in November. It was originally in October, but they've moved the date, so it's later in November now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Part of me wants to get it on release just so I can, like, follow it with the Tides of War and the new content updates. At the same time, it's gonna be released at the time where I'm gonna be spending a lot of time writing a very big paper, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time.
If I get this for Christmas, don't expect me to be on it for a while, because I'm also getting for Destiny Forsaken.
Yeah,
Good luck getting me off of that.
Yeah, so that's something that I meant to bring up earlier, but it kind of escaped me because we've had technical difficulties, and so this game afternoon's been a little odd in the sense of how we've presented it. So really quick, at this point, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap up because it's broken again, axles. So really quick, Destiny 2 is free this month with PlayStation. Has and many others, and I have downloaded it. I have played through the main campaign, and I like it. as weird as that is for me to say, because I'm one of the people that
One of us.
yeah, because I'm one of the
us.
people that returned Destiny Vanilla to GameStop in a rage because I was infuriated with it because the story was non-existent. There was barely any content there, and then they asked you to pay like $30 for more story, and then it's like after you got done with the non-existent story, it was just like there was nothing else to do. It's like you've already done all of it. It's like, oh hey, here, go back and play the exact same mission you played, but now it's harder. It's like no, screw
Crucible.
you, Bungie.
It's just Crucible.
But and of course at the time it came out, Battlefield 4 was a big game I was playing. I mean, there is a reason I uploaded 33 funny moments in Battlefield 4 videos to my channel.
Oh.
So I played that game a lot. I logged over 200 hours in that game. So the idea of just like 6-on-6 combat, this is boring. I want my 32 versus 32 that I was used to from Battlefield 4. So I was very angry with Destiny Vanilla. I did not get the Taken King. I did not get any of the DLC. I returned. Destiny Vanilla is one of the 2 video games I ever regret buying. The other one is Transformers: Rise of the Dark Spark. That game is terrible. When they announced Destiny 2, I just rolled my eyes and went, oh, okay, I see you're still trying to milk this cash cow. And then the game came out, and then it seemed to be deja vu, because it seemed like the entire thing was happening all over again. Oh, server disconnected. You need to join the server again. You've been kicked for being idle too long.
Huh. So, question.
So, did you guys get kicked too?
I left. Because you said we were going to wrap it up, I immediately hopped on Destiny 2.
Oh, okay.
So, question, do you plan on buying any of the DLCs, playing through those? Because Warmind is short, but it has some of the most fun boss battles in the series, in my opinion. You fight a giant worm god.
Okay. Well, see... That and saying fun boss battle seems like, because while I did enjoy Destiny 2, I still have my fair share of complaints about it.
Well, that's a given. Every game has some major flaws.
Yeah, but
Destiny definitely isn't an exception.
Yeah, like when you think of boss battles in video games, you think of video games, like Ratchet and Clank, where there's these intricate boss battles that requires a lot of where you have to change up the style of gameplay you do, and there's different gimmicks you gotta pull. A lot of platformers do this, where you have to go around and like pull levers and stuff to activate a thing to weaken the boss, again, because your regular weapons don't necessarily work on them. Metal Gear Solid, that game series is known for its boss battles. Up until the fact that you just said that Warmind has the more fun boss battles in Destiny, it's like, wait, Destiny has boss battles? That thought had not even crossed my mind. And then looking back, I'm like, okay. Looking back, I'm like, okay, I guess there is the big bad guy thing. I guess that is technically a boss battle, but it didn't feel like it, because essentially all that is, okay, let's shoot him a couple times, him with my energy shield, okay, shoot him a couple times more, and it's like, it was over in about 2 minutes. It did not take me long to do at all. It did not feel like a boss battle. It felt like any other enemy encounter in the game, where no matter how powerful they are, I pointed this out in the TTV patron chat, and you can take this however which way you want to take this. But oh my gosh, this music is awesome. So you can take this whichever way you want to, but I was about halfway through the campaign of Destiny 2, and I said, so this game is reminding me of another game. And then there were immediately responses of Destiny 1. It's like, okay, yeah, because it's a sequel, so of course, yes, it is reminding me of Destiny 1. But there's another game that it reminds me of. And that game's name is Bionicle Heroes. Because what do you do in Bionicle Heroes? Well, you shoot a bunch of enemies until you get enough power-up points to become golden. Then while you're golden, you're basically invincible, and you use your goldenness to then cross paths and solve challenges and wipe out enemies. So playing Destiny 2, what do you do in Destiny 2? Well, you shoot enemies to get enough energy points to become golden, and then beat up the enemies while you're golden. And then once that's over, then you continue on, and then you just kill more enemies so you can become golden again and just get to the end of the level. That's exactly the same. I mean, there's differences for sure, but it seems kind of, to me anyway, the core gameplay, it's like, this is Bionicle Heroes. It's like, it's just a quest to get hero mode, beat everyone up, and then continue on like nothing ever happened. It's like, okay. So take that how you will. But that said, I did enjoy it, which surprised me. Because, you know, like I said, I despised the first Destiny. When everyone starts freaking out over the fact that they're killing off this one character named Cade 6 in Destiny Forsaken, I'm like, okay, who's this character? Why is everyone freaking out over him? And so I look up the cutscenes to Destiny 2 a couple months back. I'm like, this Cade guy, he's actually kind of, oh, well, no wonder he's funny. He's voiced by Nathan Fillion. That's interesting that they get Nathan Fillion for this role. It's like, and introduce him in this game. That's kind of weird. And then I went back. I'm like, and I looked stuff up. I'm like, wait, hold on. He was in the first game? All these three characters that are getting major screen time in the sequel, you know, Zavala, Ikora, Cade 6, they were in the first game? What do you mean they were in the first game? They weren't in the first game. So I went back and I looked it up. Yes, they were in the first game. They're the
Can we just...
3 people you talked to, depending on what your role was. They were the ones you went to get power-ups. Yeah, they were the ones you... Class. Not Titans. They were the ones you went to get your power-ups when you leveled up. It's like, wait, I didn't... those were characters? I thought they were just the typical RPG. Oh, come to me when you level up. I have no character other than that. So I didn't so then I realized, oh wait, maybe the Taken King did actually fix some stuff. But I'm still glad I refused to buy it out of principle. So... I'm actually kind of surprised that I like Destiny 2. For your question, Broken, am I going to buy any of the DLC? I was going to go ahead and jump in and get Forsaken. Because I'm like, okay, I like this. I like Cade as a character. I want to see what happens here and what's going on, who this Uldren Sov guy is, because apparently here's this new villain. Oh wait, he's not a new villain. He was in the first game too, and I don't remember him at all. So there's that. Again, just tells you how forgettable Destiny 1 was.
When you gotta fight that Vex villain, if I remember correctly, he's the brother of the one chick who goes, "Bring me the head, and I'll give you blank." And then the cutscene is just you
figured that out.
You literally just throw the head at their feet.
I figured that out. But I guess that tells you how forgettable the vanilla campaign of Destiny is. It's like, wait, who are these characters?
The vanilla campaign was bad. I just can we talk about the speaker's roast in Destiny 2 where he tells Gaul to kill himself? Because that came out of a left field, and when I saw that...
Yeah, so is he dead now? Did they kill him off? I feel like they killed him off.
I don't know. If I remember correctly, they haven't confirmed anything. He could be alive, he could be dead.
I'm thinking he's probably dead because I feel like Bill Nye is kind of expensive to get. Or Bill Nye, excuse me. There's a certain way you say that, because if you just call him Bill Nye, then people are going to think the science guy. But no, he's not. That's not him. He's the guy that was Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. So you got to still Bill Nye. So... yeah, so I was thinking about getting Forsaken. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. I mean, it's free with PlayStation Plus, so I'd be paying $15 for this expansion. Not a big deal. Wait a second. No, it's not $15 like DLC should be. You know, it's actually $40.
It's a major expansion, though.
That's
It's
no
pretty
excuse.
much a whole new game.
Then call it a whole new game. Just call it Destiny: Forsaken. You know, it's like this. You know, this is a whole new game. You know, it's like, but you can play it with Destiny 2, and it seems ridiculous to me that they're charging you $40 for this. It's like, oh man, these poor people that bought the base $60 game, now they have to buy the 2 other $20 expansions, and now,
as I said, I
now,
got the $100 version that came with the season pass and all of the collectibles,
and now,
I regret nothing.
Looking at the prices for these DLC packs now, that was actually probably smart. We had a little back and forth in our chat about that. You know, it's like, I can't believe, wow, you got ripped off paying $100. Nope, that was actually probably a smart thing to do, considering how much money they're trying to steal from you if you were to buy these individually. So I'm not sure if I'm ever actually going to get Forsaken. I may eventually get it, but I may wait a little while. I may wait to get it when, it goes on sale, because it's kind of like, because this is the thing we discussed in the last game night that you weren't present for, Broken.
Okay.
Is that at this point, because I've always thought Overwatch was boring, but then they added the hamster, and now it's actually kind of fun. And if it were cheaper...
Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball, yes. If it were cheaper, I would buy it just to play as that adorable little hamster of death. But a used copy at GameStop, I checked, I was there yesterday, a used copy at GameStop is still $40. That's way too much for that game that barely has any content in it. So,
after a free weekend, it normally goes on sale for $20.
Not the digital version.
30.
Not the digital version, because the only version available for this free weekend on console was the Legendary Edition, which was on sale for $40. So.
Oh.
And a used copy of the base game at GameStop yesterday was $40. So. Still way too much for a game that I think has very, very little content in it. Anyway, we had a whole discussion about that last time. So I'm kind of in the same boat with this Destiny deal. It's like, I feel like the base game of Destiny 2 is actually worth the $60, which is a big improvement from Destiny Vanilla back in 2014. You gotta admit, for me to think that game was... Yeah, that is a big improvement, because there's actually stuff to do after you beat the campaign.
Love Destiny. I love the lore of Destiny. If you look at the cards from the first one, it actually expands on it. But the base game has none of it. The base game of Destiny 1 is completely and utterly void of any lore at all. But then you look at the cards and you're just like, where was all of this? If this had been in here, I would have enjoyed this.
Yeah,
it's like the Grimoire cards.
Like what? Cade has a son? Oh,
Maybe?
The Exos were humans?
Yeah. See, I went on the Destiny wiki and read all this stuff.
Yeah, I was reading all this. I was like, why wasn't this in here?
Yeah, that would be really cool to see. But
if they had done that, you know how much I would absolutely love the first Destiny.
Yeah,
it would have been a great game.
So I will. Yeah. So looking at Destiny 2 now, it's like, yeah, that's worth the $60. I feel, and it's funny because then when I was at GameStop yesterday picking up Spider-Man, I saw a used copy. A new copy of Destiny 2 was $10. So, but of course now they've got the, like when they did the Taken King with the first one, they've now got the Forsaken bundle that comes with the base game and then the 2 previous expansions and Forsaken. I actually feel like all that in a $60 package, that's actually really worth the price.
I didn't get the Forsaken package. I just got the base game, the first 2 DLCs, and a bunch of posters and stickers and all that good stuff.
That's because didn't you get it at launch?
Yeah, I got it at launch.
Well,
I made sure I was getting that game the first day it came out.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But now that it's a year out and they've got this Forsaken DLC coming out, then they it's like when they re-released Destiny with the Taken King on there. They're doing the same thing with Forsaken. I I'm actually kind of upset now that I got it for free, and I'm gonna have to pay $40 right now anyway. It'll probably go on sale later, and I'm gonna have to pay $40 for Forsaken DLC, which
Get the $60 version. You'll get all of it.
well, but I already have Destiny 2. So how does that work? How does that work for installing the game
though?
though?
$10. It doesn't. It's the same thing. It keeps your save file.
Yeah, but I feel like that. I mean, I don't know how that would work with a. I mean, like
It's still the game.
I put
you
the
have
disc
it
in.
downloaded on your. Yeah, you have it downloaded on your PS4. You'll be able to just plug it in and play it, if I remember correctly, because I had several games do that.
Oh. So.
Like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, had that downloaded. Then I ended up getting the disc version. I don't remember why.
So yeah, the whole Destiny 2 situation with Forsaken is interesting, especially that they got Nolan North to replace Nathan Fillion as Cade 6 for the DLC in which he dies. It's like that's kind of weird, but
I mean, Nolan North is a pretty good voice actor.
He's
is. Pretty funny too.
I mean, I watched the cutscenes. It's pretty close. I mean, I'm very, very good at telling the difference in voices between characters and stuff.
I haven't watched the cutscenes for Forsaken because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm just.
Well, spoilers. He dies.
You don't say. I never would have guessed.
Didn't Nolan North replace Peter Dinklage as well?
He did, because Peter Dinklage was the original voice of the Ghost, and then Nolan North became the Ghost.
Peter Dinklage was the Ghost in the first one?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Wait, they replaced the Ghost? He sounds exactly the same.
No, he doesn't. You look at video comparisons.
It's been years since I played the first one, so I'm probably.
Yeah, look at there's comparison videos on YouTube. Go and look at like Peter Dinklage versus Nolan North Ghost, and it's like there's some big differences. It's like, but I kind of liked Dinklebot's performance actually because he's this little robot thing, but so
yeah, it suits the character if you want to call it a character.
But Nolan North did a pretty good job channeling Nathan Fillion for Cade 6. I mean, there were definitely times where I'm like, okay, that's Nolan North. But there were a few, but there were also moments where I'm like, that's very, very, very close to Nathan Fillion. It's like it would have been better if they had actually gotten Nathan Fillion to do his death scene. But oh well. It's like, well, I mean, it all comes around in a circle because Nolan North replaced Nathan Fillion as Cade 6, but then Nathan Fillion replaced Nolan North as Nathan Drake in the live-action Uncharted thing. So,
yeah.
So there we go. It all comes full circle. So I may or may not end up getting Destiny 2 Forsaken one of these days. I would since it's free, I'd recommend downloading it and playing it, and then maybe for another game night here in another couple weeks we can do a raid.
Yeah.
So
we can we should do a few raids because I don't know if I'm thinking of raids or Nightfall Strikes. I don't like how
my library.
Can I just rant on something real quick? It's gonna take like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so how come on frickin' normal strikes they search for a fire team for you to play with, but on Nightfall Strikes they don't? That is really stupid. Because I have no one to play Nightfall Strikes with.
I remember that from the first game.
I gotta go into something. I gotta go into a Nightfall Strike by myself and get absolutely pummeled. I hate it. Like, I actually hate it. That is one of my biggest issues with the game.
And with that said,
yeah.
With that said, we'll go ahead and call it quits for this game night. Been a little interesting. It didn't exactly go the way we wanted it to because, well, it's a beta. When you pull up the beta, there's a little thing that says, you know, it may not work all the time. So yeah, it didn't work all the time, but it's a beta. This is why they delayed it a month, so they could iron out some of the kinks, and so that way they don't get completely pummeled by Black Ops 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So maybe here in a couple weeks we'll be playing a Destiny 2 raid or something along the lines of that, and then we've got some stuff planned for October. But for now, this will be it. So, Loka, thank you for joining me. Broken, thank you for joining me. Sushi was here. Of course, thank you for all those that were watching. I apologize for the chat not showing up in the video and me not being able to see the chat. Weird issue. I wonder if it's just for the Battlefield 5 beta. I don't know. I may turn on Spider-Man and do a test stream just to see if it was with the beta and see if Spider-Man will be able to have the chat show up, because if it's a weird client-side game issue, something or other, I don't know. I'll look into it, and I'll look into it and see about fixing that for next time. But for now, that's it.
Prentice.
What?
I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, I'm closing up. So yeah. That's pretty much it for this time. So thank you for joining us, and goodbye.